This is the Viliv X70. It's an Intel Atom-based touchscreen UMPC device that's already in huge demand here in Australia. As you can see, it's got a nice, clear, readable 7-inch screen, which is really perfect for a device like this because it's big enough that you can read it comfortably, but it's small enough at 600 odd grams that you can carry it around all day long. Now, some of the key features of the X70 include wireless and Bluetooth. That's what you'd expect. But this device also has 3G inbuilt and GPS, and it's a proper GPS chip too. It uses a solid-state hard drive, and it uses one of the latest Intel Atom processors, so it's actually very fast to boot. It boots up in about 30 seconds, and it performs really well. Okay, so let's have a look at the connectivity options that we've got here. First of all, we've got an SD card reader on the back here, and that's a high-capacity SD card reader, so that's really good for incrementing the storage that you have on board. You've got a USB port for connectivity. Now you've got this little USB port here, which is actually a USB host port. So basically you can connect this machine to another PC and this will act like a portable hard drive. It's super fast and it makes it really easy to share files back and forth from this device. On the other side you've got a port for a VGA or a composite out connector, so you can connect this up to an external monitor or a TV. And that's it as far as ports go. You've also got an antenna here for the 3G, and over here we've got a little port for the stylus. Now on the front of the device you'll see here we've got an infrared port. We've also got a keyboard button, some function buttons, our 8-way scroller for mouse functions and also scrolling functions. We've also got A, B and C keys and an onboard webcam. We're really impressed with the design and finish of this device. It feels really nice, it looks great, it's been really well designed, and as you can see here we've also got a port on the back for a vehicle mount option, or it's a suction cup mount option, so you could actually mount that onto anything that the suction cup will stick to. Okay, I'll just take the battery out. And on the back here, you've got the 3G SIM card slot. So who are these devices best for? Well, the Viliv X70 and the S5 represent a huge leap forward in UMPC devices, particularly with performance. With the latest Atom processors, they're much better performers than the previous models, but they also add key features like 3G and GPS to make this a really truly mobile device. So the type of people that this device is really going to suit are people who do things like mobile data collection, for instance. If you had an Excel spreadsheet that you needed to take around and collect data with on site, for instance, this is a really great way to do it. PDA is often too small for that task and it gets very fiddly transferring and converting files. Also, if you had a web-based application and you needed to collect some basic data through a web application, particularly where you might have pick lists and drop downs and check boxes, those sorts of things, it's going to be really great for this sort of device. Mobile point of sale applications do really well on these devices. We used the Samsung Q1 in the past for this, but now this is a cheaper and better alternative for those sorts of applications. Of course, with its 6 to 8 hour battery life, this is going to make a perfect ebook reader, and particularly with 3G on board as well. And since we don't have the Amazon Kindle here in Australia, this is a great alternative that's actually reasonably priced. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about it, visit our website at tabletpc.com.au or give us a call.